الله أكبر الله أكبر.
A person, he would fast as soon as the Fajr comes on, regardless of when he hears the adhan, because the adhan is linked to the time, not the vice versa. So, the person could be muadhin, could be sleeping. He didn't see the Fajr. So you saw the Fajr, you have to stop. Yeah, he could be sleeping. Yeah. He could be as well mistaken. He could make the adhan be before the time. So you still eat. No problem, because the Fajr. But if you know that that Fajr is that time is on the Fajr, then you stop straight away as soon as he says, not Allahu, khalas, you stop. But if you had food, or dew, or drink of water, and you haven't finished to your satisfaction, Prophet ﷺ gives you this privilege, which is, that is, إذا أذن المؤذن وكان في يد أحدكم إناء فلا يدعه ولا يضعه حتى ينتهي من حاجته. That is, a person who's got food or drink, whatever it is, wi'a, and the mu'adhin, the caller is called, then let him not put it down until he gets his satisfaction. حتى يقضي حاجته منه. That is, satisfaction, it doesn't mean half an hour after the adhan. It means 2, 1, 3 minutes until he finishes. It is not the correct opinion to make this person, once the adhan is being called, to start digging inside and bring something like a fishing line to get the food from inside and to vomit, get it out. Some people even put the fork to get the morsel out. That's not right. Allah did not make it really hard on us. It is yusr. So we say finish what you have, but within the reasonable time. So, but don't, if you haven't started, you can't eat. So for example, let's say you just woke up before Fajr and the food is not ready. You can't tell the wife, dear wife, start cooking. No. Start preparing. No. You have to be started already before the adhan. So you're already, we've got the food. Then the muadhin, okay, no problem. That's the number one for their fasting. As for breaking of the fast, the same thing, as soon as the sun sets, and if the muadhin does the adhan on the sunset, we say to him, break your fast. And we tell the muadhin to break his fast before he does the adhan. So break your fast, one date, or 2 or 3, and the best 3, or 1, then after that, make the adhan. Because you have to start making the food. Prophet ﷺ, he said, لا تزال أمتي بخير ما عجلت فطرها. My ummah is upon good and khayr and prevailing and being victorious as long as they hasten the breaking of their fast. You have to hasten it. So I'm telling the brother, fear Allah for the sake of the ummah, whom you are delaying it until the stars. You know that some people are doing it, want to make sure. No, there's no good to make sure. There's no good. You have to break the fast as soon as you see the sunset. Prophet ﷺ, this is the last hadith I got to really handle now. Prophet ﷺ, in Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith Abdullah ibn Abi Awfa, he said, we were on a journey and we were in a valley, not in a mountain, in a valley. And you know the valley, the sun sets, quickly because the valley is deeper, lower. So soon as the sun had set, he told Bilal, come down, come here and make gruel, mixed gruel. It's an old type of food, gruel, mix for us, like oaten. Gruel for us. So Messenger of Allah, inna alayka nahara, it's still the day because he could see still light, but the sun is not there. Still light. He said, can you come down and mix gruel quickly? He said, Messenger of Allah, ash-shams, sun. That means, and shams is not there, but it's just hardly had mixed gruel. So he made the gruel and he said, by Allah, if one of us to go on top of his camel, to go and look for the sun, he could have seen it. But he will not see it, of course, but how close it was. And you, if you have watched the sun setting, you will see that it sits quickly. Subhanallah, quickly. So, if you're on a person who in a car and you're going up and down, I would urge you to stop the car and where you have the horizon and then eat. Because you might eat and suddenly go up, you could see the sun, you broke your fast. You go down, you break the fast. Stop the car where the level of the horizon, the sun is, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Wallah, I was traveling. I was going up and down. You could see the sun. No, don't see the sun. You see the sun really high. The amount of altitude is a lot. And you know for a fact that we break the fast according to where we are. So, if I'm a person living in the Burj Al Arab, you know Burj Al Arab? The highest lofty tower in Dubai. Huh? What's it called? Burj Al Arab. Burj Al Arab, yes. There, so this person, he lives in the first floor, and this person lives in the 200 something floor. Okay? You know, between these two, you know, it's about more than 2 minutes in difference. So is this person who's going to be in the first floor waiting for the sun to set on the one on the top? Brother, did the sun set on the top? He says, no, it did not set. Wait. But for him, it's already dark. Is he going to wait? Is he going to wait? No. Because if he's going to wait, then we'll tell him, hang on a second, brother, there's a helicopter on top of that lofty tower. You have to call that helicopter, make sure as well it's being set on top. You could go up and up until you go away from the horizon and away from the whole universe, the whole earth. You could see the sun 24 hours. True or not? So you have to be on your level, and the worse you the sun. So the sun is according to you. And alhamdulillah, I have seen in the lift in Dubai, they put in the times. So for example, they say from this floor to this floor, sun sets at this time. From 30th floor, the sun sets at this time. They're making this. Each floors, they have about 10 floors, they'll have sunset by themselves. Because it's, difference in altitude. Otherwise you're going to be, so if you are in the lift, don't break your fast. Because you could go up, you could see the sun, you could go down, the sun sets for you. Wallahu ta'ala a'lam. Subhanakallah bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening. Barakallahu feekum.